Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant Rajan. Welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com, the only community where you get guided assistance to invest in stock market, bonds, mutual funds, fixed deposits, and all kind of insurance. If you're not a part of this amazing community yet, visit our website MPIinvest.com to join the free investment community. Coming to stock market yesterday, it was a very volatile day. We could see how a regular trader would have got caught in all the big movements in the market, but then we were all having very good profits with good safe trades that we always take in the Gold Club. So yes, it was a great day. We booked some great profits and continue to have some good profits on this week. So if you look at the market yesterday, the Nifty did close at 17,655, which is almost flat from where it opened. And but the something interesting thing is, FIAs have bought for 1,144 crores, and DIAs also bought for 632 crores. So it was net buying in the market. Then who sold it? So that is the question. So well, probably the retailers were kind of being cautious because the US markets were actually closed for a long weekend. So they were closed on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So Monday because of the Labor Day. So it only reopened yesterday evening, and probably the retailers were just booking some profits to be cautious to see how the market is. But all those people who booked profits probably are kind of must be feeling good, because after the US market opened, the US market did continue to fall. The fall in US market continues. In fact, something interesting that you should note is the US market has been continuously falling every day from the Jackson Hole Symposium. Since that day, it has been falling every day except one day. That is, last Thursday was the only day where there was some buying. But after that, it has been continuously selling every day. In fact, yesterday also the Dow Jones closed down by 0.5%. S&P 500 closed by down by 0.41%, and Nasdaq was down 0.74%. But then, if the US market kind of takes a pullback today, we might see the market, US market, coming to be into a stable situation, which can actually lead the market to a sideways movement. So right now, but one good thing I should say is that Indian stock markets have continued to be strong in spite of so many days of fall in the US market. And most of the Asian markets have actually fallen, but Indian market has been resilient completely. It has been stable at this level, and that's exactly why we have been seeing a sideways movement kind of in Indian stock market, and that is actually giving us great profits as well. So apart from that, if you look at the Indian market, the good thing is there is some positive news also coming in. Though it is not directly related to Indian market, but it is of course good for the Indian companies, because the Nasdaq Vice President, Mr. Edward Knight, has actually said that he'll be meeting our Finance Minister, Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman, to discuss listing of Indian companies in United States. So that's a great thing for companies in India. So it can have more opportunities to raise funds, and that is something really good. So apart from that, if you look at some stock specific news, we could see Reliance was trading strongly yesterday after it has acquired a 79.4% stake in a California based company which is called SenseHawk for $32 million. In fact, this will help them increase their presence in the new energy space. Tata Consumer was shockingly falling yesterday. In fact, it was the top loser in Nifty 50. So Tata Consumer is a very strong company. There was no reason as such why it was falling. So probably it was just a regular profit booking, I would say. But it was down by 2.2% yesterday. ICICI Lombard is looking good after Jefferies has actually maintained a buy rating on the company, and it is expecting almost 29% upside from here. So we do have some holding in ICICI Lombard, so that should give us some good profits. Similarly, Jubilant Foodworks is news because, if you remember, the CEO had actually quit. So now they have Samir Khetarpal as the new CEO and managing director. So this actually gave some positivity, and of course, this is a great time to invest into this stock. So Jubilant Foodworks is a new stock that has got again back to a radar. It was in a radar. We did invest and book some profits out of it, and now it is time probably for re-entering the same. So apart from that, if you look at the Asian markets right now, they continue to be weak because of the US market. But then if you see, Korean market is already down by almost 1+%. So apart from that, if you look at SGX Nifty is also indicating a big gap down. I'll talk about it in a while. But if you look at the Asian markets, Korea is down by 1.5%, Hong Kong is down by 1.6%, and if you look at Shanghai, it is kind of flat. Japan is down 1%. So most of these Asian markets are seeing a big weakness, and same is seen in India. So SGX Nifty is already indicating a gap down, almost 200-point gap down, which is at 17,484 from the close of 17,655. So almost around 150 to 160 points, I would say, to be precise. So we would see a gap down, but then one good thing for Indian market, I would say, is the prices of crude oil have been coming down because of the expectation of a lower demand. And next important thing is tomorrow is expiry and today is Wednesday. So we are expecting to see continued volatility in the Indian market for next 2 days, and that's something on the cards. And apart from that, since Indian markets have been resilient and staying above 17,400, it is something really good, which I told you. But if at all by any chance 17,400 is broken today, then we will have to turn bearish for a short term. On the higher side, like I told you, until 17,700 to 800 is crossed, I don't see any reason why Indian market should actually go to 18,000. So 17,800 is a major resistance. Until that is broken, we won't have any hope for it to rally further. So now today, as it is opening lower, we can expect the opening close to 17,500. But like I've always been telling you, 17,400 is a very important support. Until 17,400 is broken, market is still kind of stable. So that is something that we need to watch out. And with the crude oil prices and all coming down, there are chances that even though the market is going to open back down, it might rally after the same. So that's something that we will look forward to. So with that, yes, tomorrow is expiry and today is Wednesday, so huge volatility expected. And next important thing, tomorrow is Onam. Today also is Onam. So tomorrow is the main day. So as we will be celebrating Onam, and I would be spending time with my family. I would not be trading tomorrow. So whatever our positions are, mostly we will take some positions today also for tomorrow, but then tomorrow morning we just exit out of it and may not be trading for the entire day. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. So wishing all of you a very happy Onam and have a great week ahead. So with that, this is Srikant. I'm signing out. But before you leave, do press the like button if you love the content that we share, and do share this podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us. Goodbye. Have a great day.